Hello, testing. Testing 1, 2. Screen looks a little fuzzy. Why is it that every time I do these shows, output, I don't want to be the mic. Output can be the speakers. Input can be the mic. There we go. I get so hungry. It's like anxiety or something before like doing one of these. By the way, hello, good evening. Good to see you again on Thursday. Lot to get into. Big show. Don't take antipsychotics at low doses if you're not prepared for them for neuroinflammation for an autoimmune disorder, because it might cause you to have a freak out. You can't take these drugs. Little small amounts of like Abilify, like 0.5 milligrams, not be under the care of a doctor. Just don't do it, because you'll get like weird flares in your head. You'll get like some inflammation, and you can't just like take it once and then not take it and expect not to have some withdrawal or weird symptoms like brain zaps and horrible fatigue, et cetera, and so forth. And I think insatiable hunger. I mean, I've been eating so much. Bye-bye jawline. Just a blob. I guess it's from that. Dude, this is crazy. But in general, before shows, I get like really anxious, just like afraid of letting you all down. Cover my face more. I feel fat, like unshaven somehow, yet I shaved. It's like 5 o'clock shadow. I'm not one of those people, but here I am, looking like the fucking werewolf. Look at this shit. Me and my giant chin, my Jay Leno chin. You know, I saw the guy that you'd see if you were looks maxing to get jaw implants, Dr. Yermachuk. Also saw Dr. Oscar Ramirez, who does the posterior mandible. Like, he does something called the Matrix implant series, where he does your chin and wants to flare out your jaw back here at the posterior mandible angle. And now I looked into this. It's very hard to get this done correctly, so never ended up going through with it. But Oscar Ramirez would do his surgeries without a anesthesiologist on staff, and without he didn't have the electrometer thing to like pump up, the EMF thing to pump your heart if your heart has an issue. So he had like a patient die on him in Alexandria, Virginia. He like lost his license for a little while, went down to Florida. He's back at it though. Back at it. He uses, I think, Porex, just like the guy in Yermachuk does at Boston, and other people. Dr. Binder will create like a silicone version. I think he'll do Porex too, but a lot of it's silicone. Dr. Flowers did silicone for for Tom Cruise in the 80s. You look at Tom Cruise, posterior mandible angle, unquestionable. Tom Cruise had it done. You can't go risky business face. It's just like, and then have this like sharp angle here. It's done. He did it. In fact, if I were to have like a little like meet and greet with him, I'd be like, Dr. Flowers, 1980s, just point to the area. Good work. I would do that. There's a guy online, if you look up like posterior mandible jaw implants, that like looks like Tom Cruise, and you can see his before picture. His face is just like Tom's before, like his risky business face. Like an adult, older version of what Tom Cruise would look like without the implants. But yeah, it's been weird trying to overcome the Abilify thing. I actually had a doctor send me some to try to microdose it again. I felt fine on it. Coming off of it was brutal for like a week, and it's been a week, and it's like been better and better each day. But my God, just brutal. And when I took it, I definitely understood why people say it helps the inflammation in the brain. It definitely does. I felt really sharp, really sharp. I was very focused. Add a little Adderall, molto bene. But I was afraid to take it. My whole point was I wanted to take it, try it out, let the half-life fade and see how I feel. Well, it's, shoots everything up, agonist of 5-HT receptor, and antagonist of 5-HT2A. Maybe I'm confusing that. Similar with dopamine also. One of them it's an agonist, one of them it's an antagonist. So you get this, and then you stop it, and it's like, and your brain's like, what the fuck? And so in comes the inflammation, which is just like an exacerbated version of withdrawal, because you're just kind of like taking a drug acutely. But it's small dose. It's such a small dose. I'm a sensitive boy. I read Dr. Ron Davis at Stanford for neuroinflammation, long COVID patients, that this is a good thing. I don't know that it is. I don't know that I would advise it. Something about the Kiernan pathway, the IDO pathway, tryptophan, NAD, quinolytic acid. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to test that tonight. Take some melatonin before bed. I've never been taking that in a while. And see what that does. Really want Trump to end this fucking war. I'm so over it. I'm so fucking over it. Is there any news about that? Nick's in fucking Rome. I don't think that he's still there. Is he still there? Is he doing a show? He's still in Rome? That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Rumble. With no submarine. Irish boy. Let's see. It's been 14 days? He deserves it. He fucking deserves it. Wow. It feels like it, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. He deserves it. Good for him. NFL draft. Don't really care. I'm a Redskins fan. Don't really give a shit. Want me to go over some of this? You want to talk about photonic computing probably. So, what do I think? Mekhi Lemon's still on the clock. It's really funny because the Lions are about to pick, and he's supposed to be an Amon St. Brown type person, like a, a kind of compliment, or like, I think it'll probably like Dylan Thieneman from Oregon. That's where I'd go. Do they need Malachi Lemon or Mekhi Lemon? I don't know. They'll probably get Mekhi Lemon, to be honest, right? It's good value there. Best available. Yeah, maybe him. But there's a lot of depth at the receiver position. I'm shocked that the Rams did what they did. Just going after Ty Simpson there at 13. It's like, we're drafting him. Their value on him must be so high. It's like they want to transition. It's smart. If you think Ty Simpson, like, with the body and the brain and the talent, the arm talent is there, then all you do is just you keep him behind Stafford for a year or two, and it's like, we're going to develop him. He's our guy. It's scary because you don't know. He could be a bust, and all this development and nothing. But Sam Darnold was a guy like that who everyone thought was a bust. Got every chance in the book, and then finally figured it out. Kind of the reason why Justin Fields got 5 tries, which is weird because J.J. McCarthy gets 1 year, and he's injured, and it's like, oh, he's awful. It's almost like inverse racism, If it was the other way around, everyone would be saying, you say like, what's his name, Stephen A. Smith, like, if he was black, if he was black, people would be saying bust. But so it's like, dude, it's true though. It is true. I think there is reverse racism when it comes to like sports announcers and the sensationalism of athletes. It's ridiculous. It's like, there's a white quarterback. It's like, why can't he be a black quarterback? Why can't he have more melanin? Maybe his genetics are racist. Why can't he run a 4.4? Maybe his 40-yard dash is racist. Maybe the ligaments in his legs are racist. Like, black people have from sub-Saharan Africans have an extra ligament in their leg. It's like an African genetic trait. It's passed down to slavery and athleticism. It's like something that white people just don't have. It's like that's why they can jump out of the gym. It's like an unfair advantage. Yeah, I think Jeremiah Love's overrated. I don't. This is so stupid to talk about. Like, there's so much depth at receiver. Zachariah Branch is a stud, and he might be like a stud like Antonio Brown that can do everything. A gadget guy plus a guy that can play X and Y a little bit. Ted Hurst is interesting. But you have guys like Deshaun Streebling, who might not go till the 4th or 5th round, who's basically a comp for De'Ami Brown, who went in the 2nd or 3rd from UNC years ago. You've got guys like Jeff Caldwell, who's a freak, but might be better off as like a tight end flex, but needs to work in terms of stopping his routes. But there's other guys like I like the receivers that I like that are deep in this draft. Deep. Let me think. I'm going through. I'm just trying to get. I haven't like reviewed all these. Hold on. Who do I like? Yeah, there's just. It's a deep draft for receivers, and that running back guy like Emmett Johnson, Mike Washington. There's like other guys you can go after. Maybe they go after who? Did they? Oh, did they get him? Wait a minute. Did they draft him? Selection made. Who was it? They didn't get him again, did they? Who'd they pick? Oh, Blake Miller. Well, now it's obvious. Someone doesn't like Malachi Lemon. So interesting. Zachariah Branch I could see as a guy that people like more than a guy like Malachi Lemon. In any event, that's enough NFL draft nonsense. Can we end the war? Can we stop with this blockade? Why don't the Russian submarines just like shoot a torpedo at the blockade? We're going to set off World War III? No, we're going to back down. We have all these sanctions against Russia. We have sanctions against their enrichment. They use China to ship it around the world. Basically, they do swap contracts for enriched uranium for nuclear reactors. What leverage do we have if Russia were to shoot a fucking torpedo at one of our blockade vessels as like basically as a constituent or a proxy? This is one of the Iranian submarines that Trump says doesn't exist because he's destroyed their navy. Really embarrass Trump. That's what I would do. Keith Wood just wishes he had some fucking submarines. He's like telling Nick, and they're at the Coliseum, he's like, we don't really need submarines in Ireland. It's like, shut the fuck up. You wish you could have submarines. The Irish simply don't have the intellect for like convex architecture of military might and the capacity to like build a nuclear reactor submarine. It's just not of the Irish. It's not their thing. Just focus on French fries, potatoes, bow-legged women, whoredom, pub making, really bad bar food, like really bad. The ability to make an alcoholic drink like a fucking Guinness that is like basically a meal. Like you can't eat anything after you have one of those fucking. It is a meal. You have like a steak. Okay, you're full. You have a Guinness. You don't need to eat anything for like a week. As like a non-Irishman, like it's very filling. Like girls will supplement alcohol for food. Guys like have to pick. They think they're going out with these girls, eating with them and drinking, and as the girls stay skinny, they're getting fat because they're doing both. You really have to pick. Irishmen kind of drink a lot and don't eat a lot. They stay lean because it's just such a fulfilling drink. How many pints? 2 or 3 pints? Was that like 2,400 calories? It's very filling. It's got to be tons of calories in a Guinness. Why else is it so filling? Why is it so hard to eat afterwards? Like their diet consisted of like beer nuts and beans and toast and fucking a Guinness. That's what it is. You're gonna look like a fucking like That's like a model. That diet would be if Clavicular was a fucking like Irish supermodel. That's what he would eat. Maybe not now because like nutrition and stuff and the advancement of, I guess, knowledge online, that maybe the Irish Clavicular would be like, you know, very much of the ilk to like learn and research creatine and, you know, whey protein isolate. But back in the day, he'd be like, dude, look at the macros. This is straight up my alley. I'm crushing it. 2,400 calories a day. I'm good. I can eat whatever the fuck I want. My baseline, because I'm on fucking 220 milligrams of test sip a week, I can eat whatever the fuck I want. When you are on that much test, your baseline metabolic rate for like baseline metabolism is like 3,000 easy. So he's in a deficit always. He's like, I need like a mini Guinness just to keep it, you know, even. Don't have to do shit. Fucking champ, man. And that's what's not gig. You know, girls want everything from you. They want you to look like you are at the gym all the time, but you don't actually belong there. They want your time, but they want you to be doing shit. A girl does not want you to be available. Right? But then when you want to fuck, they're like, I don't know, I'm busy. It's like, you really need a girl that like knows, in order to get you to be, you know, accommodating, like to not play a game where you withhold it. They give it up, you take it, or you take it and they're okay with it. You just take like, yes, just use them. They're like a tap. Guinness on tap, pussy on tap. And then, you know, pull their hair, throw them against the wall, just take it, and then go back to your desk in your study and like work on shit. And then like later, you know, you have to watch like a 30-minute show of some bullshit with them and like pet their head. And that's the quid pro quo. We don't even talk about it. There's not even terms in a contract. It's just like, that's what it is. That's okay. That's okay. But there's so much of this like, how do I say it? Like, guys are simping because they're letting the girl win. You know how you let girls lose? By winning yourself. And this is hard. It's not actually giving in to your dick. You're giving in to the long game of your dick by appeasing them all these like out of bounds bullshit garbage just in the hopes of sex. Or the safety that someone is willing to give you sex and you might lose them. So you're going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond at 6:30. 6:30 in the morning, you're up, going on a walk with them to get like a chai bullshit latte thing. On that following Sunday, by the way, you're going to brunch with their friends at 10. And you go to some bullshit all Saturday. You like get to play like... You get to go to the driving range at 5, and you meet her parents for dinner at 7. You're at a fucking brunch, bottomless mimosas with her friends on Sunday. You have no fucking life. You have no She also wants you to be fat so that she keeps you. And all she has to do is give you a blowjob. And you're like stuck in this perpetual loop of like pathetic bullshit. Nick Fuentes talks about this. He's absolutely right. He's also right, and this is pathetic because I went to good schools. I'm older than Nick. And I never came to the realization that like being raised... Now this is maybe not my fault. I think he does say this with some tender gloves. Some bedside manner, because a good bedside manner, because friends of his in childhood, he saw this. People raised by single mothers are like this. They put the pussy on the pedestal. It's too much of this rom-com thing in their head. It's not necessarily your fault. You just have to recognize and get out of it. I had a hard time because my mom taught me to hate my dad. In case you haven't been listening for the like last 1,000 episodes, I bring it up every fucking time because I'm not running out of content. Childhood trauma is so much easier. What do you do at therapy? Do they ever say anything back to you? No, this is the same fucking thing. Dr. Steinbaum, hi, nice to see you again. Let's talk about it. Yeah, my dad, poor family, made millions of dollars. My mom's family, very wealthy. My mom has some preternatural instinct towards hating men, I guess frat boys and powerful men in general. And so she taught me to hate men, and her family never felt she was deserved, like was part of them. And yeah, so I got fucked out of my inheritance, and I had a better relationship with my dad. And yeah, thanks, Mom. But aside from that, this sort of like game of like it's all about a romantic comedy and like rolling around with a girl in bed. No, it's not. It's about like seeing, putting on a shirt in the bathroom and seeing the scars from when a 9mm went clean through when you were in Africa trying to steal like take over a gold mine from some stupid Nigerians. It's like 76 coconuts. Deal? They shook on it. Then they realized later, they talked to their Chinese friends that was like a bad idea. They come and try to kill you and say like, think you have gold inside of your fucking head and like bang it in with like a goddamn hammer. Like, get out of here, Johnny. Get to the cab. Just go. I'll handle them. Women and children. And they shot you. And it wasn't nice. You fucked some hot African nurse though when you were recovering in the hospital with a condom, AIDS, and like 1 and 2 people there. 1 and 2 people and a monkey have AIDS or simian immune deficiency virus. Oh shit, that means something crazy happened. Fuck, no. Hold on, it's real quick. I just want to look. Something crazy happened. What happened? Oh. Eagles trade up to get Malachi Lemon. Interesting. They traded up with that's unusual. Eagles, Cowboys, same division. Anyway, back to bitches. I bet Keith Woods fucking smokes shows some bitches. Like quiet introvert, tall, lanky, awkward, high IQ. Please. You know when girls say like, oh, he's smart, that means that he can make money. Okay? That means he can make money. Just so you know, that's what that means. It's code for my man can make some bread. My man can take care of private school tuition for the kids. That's what the fuck that means. Okay? Going back to the Abilify real quick. You know, in life you have to take a lot of chances. Apparently Abilify makes you like have a gambling problem. I thought it's for bipolar people too, like normal doses like 10 or 15. How does it make you have a gambling problem if it's for bipolar? Hold on. Excessive risk taking. This is my friend that's on it. That is bipolar. But I thought the point of it is not. I thought the point is the opposite. That's so funny. That's so funny. You take a medicine like you're bipolar or whatever. Let's see how this works. Hello?
Oh my god, you have to are you streaming?
Yeah, you're on. How are you? No, not your face. Not your face. Just your voice, I think. Let me check to make sure.
I'll call you.
No. That was just so what were we saying? You have to make sure what? Yeah, I want to know. I said it's like you know about it. All the side effects, one of the concerning ones for people, there's a million side effects, like your eyes bleed, and then like one day you don't wake up, and then another one where you just shake, tardive dyskinesia for like the rest of your life uncontrollably. It's like the worst fucking drug. But the other thing is, it's for bipolar 2, maybe bipolar 1 also, and it's antipsychotic, but it also can make you gamble. Which is what? It says that excessive gambling. That's what it says. Excessive, as if gambling should even be like no gambling. Excessive gambling. Are you a gambler? Don't take Abilify, making you be excessively. Gambling should even be something you're talking about on medication. But go ahead.
I don't know. It's not. Usually it doesn't do that.
No, it shouldn't. Yeah, it should. But you look it up. It is one of the side effects. They talk about it. So it's like a paradigm.
Are you suffering from that?
No. But I would say when I took the small dose on Friday or Thursday, I felt very confident to hire the lawyers for that thing. Like I was like, what are you doing? Just do it. But it also could be that it lowered the neuroinflammation and made me be like, hey, you need to do this because you're kind of lingering. Your equity, your time equity you put into this is either this or he invests or he connects you with someone, and the other two things are not happening. So it was like a click in my head, like you're leaving the country, sort of, and like, you kind of need to do something about this. And it was like, yeah, thanks, Abilify. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, it's not really a risk taking. It's more of like a conscious choice. It was like, don't ponder, oscillate, do something. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I really don't like being.
I don't even know that they can hear you. I think 'cause my mic's here, you're coming out through I think it's just one way. Yeah, I think you're fine. No one knows who you are. This is
It's very uncomfortable. So
why they can't hear you.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
I can really see. Like I'm really outshine for the camera.
No, they can't see that either. It's literally me talking and I'm responding to you, but it's like I'm on the phone with you, but they can't hear you. They don't see your face.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
What are you doing talking to me? You have to be entertaining. You should go entertain them.
Though that was the point, as that, and you called. I'm like, oh, this is the expert on gambling with Abilify. Yeah. But you're kind of a risk taker without it, Like your dose.
It dampens my risk taking.
Yeah, but it's also a joy for life that you have that I feel like when the doctor raises it, you kind of just go, yeah, it's not good.
I know. Well, it's okay. I'm coming on. I reduced my dose.
Yeah, but no, I'm not trying to go against your doctor's wishes. I want fun, exciting, stranger on the phone. I want happy. I want, but I don't want to go against the doctor who knows best, the telehealth doctor that you talk to.
She's not even a real doctor.
She's an MP. Wouldn't it be funny if she was like a chiropractor? She's it's like doctor little.
MPs. I don't have real doctors. They're all MPs.
Are they just nurses then?
Nurse practitioners, NP. Yeah.
You talk to a nurse.
Yeah.
Dude, what is that? What do they have insurances? That's unacceptable. That's not. Is she even trained?
Poor person's insurance. She's being overseen by the doctor.
Who does looks at a chart of 1,000 patients and just agrees to sign off on the medication, the nurse practitioner.
Basically.
No, you shouldn't do that. You need to be in dialectal and cognitive behavior therapy. You're a crazy person. I'm just kidding. No, but for real, that's where you should be. They don't have Medicare Advantage Plus for CBT or something?
I don't know. I can ask. I can write a brief.
Or it's Medicaid, right? It's Medicaid. Yeah. It's not an elderly thing yet. You're Medicaid. Yeah.
Yeah. Poor person health insurance.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you rent the Soho house to write once or twice a week for a couple hours for $350 for $400 a month. It's like health insurance $400 a month from PPO or nurse practitioner sending me pills through the mail from China. And I get to go to the Soho house and write amongst all the cool people. Yeah.
It keeps me on task.
No, I like the feedback because it gives me some energy when I'm talking. So I can feed off of it. It's very hard talking directly to camera. It's like there's not it is one of those.
Then that's why you have to have a partner or an interviewer or something.
that's what's happening literally right now.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to you. And unbeknownst to the public that are watching because they don't really see you. And I'm not going to...
People are watching.
6,000? I'm just no one. Probably no one. No one. Yeah.
Probably no one.
Yeah. I have 11 followers. I have no one watches. I don't. This is just therapeutic. I like
Practice, I see.
I like to just get my thing in. I don't advertise this. I don't have a Twitter for it. I talk about Nick Fuentes. I talk about, stuff that people you can't.
No one's recording this, right? There's no proof, right?
No, I have a YouTube and all that, but like it's just that I say things like, do I really want someone to be on my case? Like he's a promoter of like dissident opinions, even though dissidence is, I think, a healthy thing. Diversity is conformity these days. Like the SLPC. Well, the SLPC thing, it seems like people are going full circle where conservatives now are acting like liberals that they made fun of for being victims. And it's like, this is really old. Like the SLPC charges are just like these horrible liberal lawyers are suing us and like attacking us for being conservative. I'm like, dude, it's a victim complex. Isn't it the whole thing you ran on in 2016? It's just like, ugh. I want the war to be over. I want Nick Fuentes back from Rome. I'd like him to come back and do his fucking show so he can pull some of the weight. This is a heavy. I feel like, yeah, he's hanging out with Keith Woods. I feel like Atlas holding the world on my shoulders right now. It's like overwhelming. It's like, how does he do it? I don't even know. It is frustrating to do. Like, it was 54 days of the war, or whatever it is. And it's like never ending. You're like, every day you do a show and you have to talk about it. What a nightmare. I just can't imagine. I can't. He deserves it. He deserves so much like indulgence that he doesn't actually take. So talented. So talented that everyone's going to welcome. He'll get even higher ratings when he comes back. Like if Tucker Carlson didn't do a show once a week, I think he does something. People just forget he exists because he's not as talented. And Nick is like a saint. He should be saint. What do you call it? It's called
should be canonized.
Canonized. He should be. Like he's and he should be canonized metaphorically in terms of broadcasters or like entertainment. If he doesn't have a Hollywood star, he deserves one.
I'm sure Hollywood would give him one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like maybe like Auschwitz could put a star of him in the Memorial Museum as like kind of like to make people aware of anti-Semites or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, right next to the oven where they bake the cookies. I'm just kidding. You look good though. It's like it's funny. Like girls will lay back when they do stuff to take pictures because it makes them look good. Like it keeps their face, But you're doing it literally because you have POTS and like it's like how you survive.
Wait, really? Why do girls do like that?
A lot of people look best with like the selfie, looking up than like standing up straight.
Like gravity?
Yeah, I think it's gravity. I think it's like it makes your eyes squint and do that model thing. So like it's like pulling a little bit. Yeah, I think it's easier to get the angles right. Also, the lighting is like more like all over versus like coming down.
There's no overhead. It's not as harsh.
I'm not a cinematographer. That's what I'm guessing. Also, you all do it. Every girl does it that way. They're always looking up if they're not, or they're in bed and they're taking their selfie. And I'm like,
Because it's the angle. You don't want to see your chin. So
okay.
Yeah. When you look up,
Yeah.
your eyes are bigger, and when your eyes are bigger, the proportions look more attractive because your eyes are bigger in proportion to your head. So that's why you have that angle.
It's hard to tell how big your eye is though, because it's always here and the other one's there.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke for the. I'm just doing it for entertainment purposes. I'm not. I don't actually see that really, but
So it's like so clear.
No, I noticed it the other day for the first time, and I've been talking to you through this. I'm like, what is with that eye? Is that another symptom of one of the new pills you're taking? Always?
Since I was little.
Okay. Okay. Because usually people develop Oh. Some loud thing going on outside. I guess there's a no stigmatism was just genetic.
I have astigmatism.
So do I.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, the vision difference is 2010 and like 2030. So
Okay.
pretty significant.
Yeah. Well, my eyes are really bad, so you've seen it.
Here, I'll end the cast for them, and I'll keep talking to you. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. I'm going to talk to my friend because I don't care about you people. I'm just